One, two, Sarang!
Hey!
Yay!
Hi, I'm Pia.
Annyeong, this is Monica.
Hello everyone, this is Trency and welcome to another episode of One, Two, Sarang!
Yay!
And the energy. Woo! We are back after the eclipse. Wow!
Wow, correct.
So I think we have renewed energy for this episode, and I hope you guys feel it, claiming and for the next year. So for this episode, we'll be talking about one of the shows that we also talked about last year. It's all about transportation. Yeah, we talked about it last year. It's all about transportation. And
We didn't have an F, but I know we talked
We
about
talked about it in one of our episodes.
somewhere.
Okay, gets.
joke lang, naghalo-halo na sa akin ang mga episodes natin, no? Because, we are at our 55th episode.
Wow!
Yes! 55! Wow! So, first time pa natin ng pag-uusapan. Ano ba yan? Okay, so this is about transportation and vigilante justice.
It is
Taxi Driver 2!
Yes!
Yes. This time, I feel like it's gonna be light because that's what Taxi Driver is, actually. It's
surprisingly.
pretty light show about, surprisingly, very melodramatic on some points, ganon, pero madali lang siyang ma-digest.
Madali siyang sakyan.
Sakyan.
I know! Oh my God! Here we go! Sasakyan kita sa lahat ng gusto mo.
Lead
Wait,
yun,
sorry, cut ko lang ng-
pasakay.
Yeah.
Ay.
Yes. Okay, so just a quick recap lang of, the people in Taxi Driver 2 para lang ma-familiarize tayo ng konti. So, of course, we have Korea's Coco Martin. Lee Jae-hoon as Kim Do-ki. So, siya po ang ating bida. And his crew of vigilanters. Ano tawag sa mga vigilante people? Vigilante people, alright. So,
It's
Jang Song-chul.
cosplayers.
His cosplayers, exactly. So, si Jang Song-chul, siya yung head ng organization nila. Si An Go-yeon, Choi Kyung-koo, Park Jae-yeon, and On Ha-jun. So, these are like the main players of this show. Okay, so very exciting episode natin kasi we'll be talking about the show and I guess our thoughts on it and if we want to see more of it. So, but we will start first with what we feel when we learned na magkakaroon ng season 2. Of course, we watched the first one. So, ano bang na-feel namin nung nalaman namin na there's gonna be another season of it. And number 2, another thing we'll be talking about is, of course, what our favorite cases were and why. Which cases stood out, which affected us, which made us cry, or be angry at the injustice in this world. And then, of course, number 3, we'll be talking about kung effective ba ang season 2 na to and if it brought anything new to the table. It's very unique kasi most Korean shows, di ba, wala naman silang season 2. So, good to talk about kung naging effective ba siya and if we would like a season 3. Alright, so let's begin. So guys, what did you feel when you learned na, nagkaroon tayo ng season 2?
Ayun. Ako, na-excite
Ayun,
ako.
na-excite si Pia.
Sumasagot kagad. Kasi sobrang na-enjoy yung season 1. Natuwa ako dun sa buong concept. And it's easy to watch kasi nga very slapsticky, very nakakatuwa yung... And I love the whole crew. Like, yung interactions lang nila together. So, it was something for me to look forward to.
Correct.
I actually,
yung crew talaga, no?
Yeah. It's one of those, isa yun sa mga favorite, what do you call that genre? Yung mga team spirit. Huh? Sorry. Yung mga ganon,
yung
mga community keme, yung mga
nagtutulungan.
ganon. Mahilig sila sa mga barkadahan. It's a different kind of barkada. Ayun nga, like what you said, nagko-cosplay sila. And they're so good at it. And they seem to have like an endless supply of resources. Like, where the fuck do they get all that money? Like this Bluebird Foundation, like I think kailangan siyang ipa-BIR. I mean, Diba? It's like they have
Totoo,
all
actually.
the technology. Like, come on.
Pwedeng
Mm.
magpasabog ng
Totoo.
sasakyan,
Sakit.
tapos gawa ulit siya with the same technology.
Oo.
Alam mo yun, mga
Diba?
ganyan.
Correct.
May Hermes
Oo.
siya,
Tsaka
mga
yung,
ganyan.
oo. Ako
Yeah.
talaga nabibewilder ako na parang saan na napupulot yung mga costume nila. Although, nasagot siya ng slight dun sa episode 1. Kasi parang yung pumunta si Kim Doki sa isang store dun sa Vietnam. Tapos
Oo.
kumuha siya. So parang I guess parang he just goes to like random places to pick up stuff.
Very
Akala ko may
creative.
sastre siya, ganun.
Oo. Very
Oo.
ang cute no,
Oo.
kung meron silang sastre character. Yung parang sa
Oo.
Incredibles.
Oo nga,
Yung
correct.
meron lang silang ano pangalan nun?
Oo nga.
Si
That lady.
Selma?
Joke lang.
Velma?
Velma? Kalimutan
Parang
ko na.
gano'n. O Velma, something like that na.
Parang
Or
parang
Scooby-Doo
Elma.
yata
Hindi,
yung
si
sinasabi
Edna
ko.
kasi.
Oo nga
Edna
eh.
mode kasi siya. Si Edna mode.
Edna mode. Tama.
Nakamukha
Si
ni
Velma.
Madam Lim. Oh.
Correct.
My favorite
Oo.
character.
At medyo kamukha ni Mimiya.
Oo, correct. Hindi ko alam kung excited ako kasi sa totoo lang, hirap na hirap ako to watch the first one. Because, I don't know, bigat na bigat ako sa kanya. And considering I'm such a huge Lee Jae-hoon fan, like there was a
Correct.
period in last year na,
Oh.
as in, inisa-isa ko talaga lahat ng mga dramas niya. And like, Taxi Driver, parang I said, it would be like the pinaka-last kasi at that time, late ko na siya napanood eh. Tapos sobrang sikat nga siya sa Korea and even Mara, our friend, was saying na ang ganda ng Taxi Driver, we should watch it, ganun. But like, somehow, I had a hard time finishing it. In fact, parang siguro natapos ko siya until episode 10 and I took a long break before I could finish the rest. Hindi ko alam, there was like a different kind of bigat. So, when they announced na may Taxi Driver 2, I knew that I was still gonna watch it as still a Lee Jae-hoon fan. But, parang hindi ako sure kung I jump in it agad-agad. But, I ended up doing so. Like, the moment it was released, I think on the first week, I watched it na agad. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Baka may time. And then,
Correct.
And then, I thought, well, the first episode, I thought, oy, I think they knew. Alam mo yun, you kind of know when they knew that they were successful the first time. So they really upped their game. Like, the first 2 eps were the ones shot in Vietnam. The one involved Vietnam.
May budget na.
Yun nga, exactly. May budget. Tapos, ang ganda ng locations. Madam Lim is back. Obviously, they brought her back because she was a favorite character from the first run. Like, and then, I don't know, because of that, parang na-sense ko na, parang feeling ko mas fun to. Hindi na siya kasing bigat. So, I ended up having fun watching the rest of the season, yeah.
Ako naman, natuwa rin naman ako. Kasi parang I enjoyed din the first one. To the point na akala ko na we made an episode of it. Ganun ko siya ka-enjoy.
Nag-iimbento.
Oo. Tsaka, yun nga kasi ako nag-iimbento. As per usual with me. Na, parang, yun nga kasi parang it was just very light. You know, it's something that you can watch like, while eating dinner. Kasi parang kahit na kumakain ka, may mamiss ka lang na, isang bit habang sumusubo. Okay lang. hindi mo siya kailangan tutukan masyado. Oo. Tsaka parang ano lang talaga siya eh. Parang, they know their audience. Alam mo yun. And they play for their audience. So, when they announced ka na magkakaroon ng season 2, na parang ako, here we go, more Lee Jae-hoon action. And true enough, in episode 1, one of the first shots was Lee Jae-hoon abs.
Correct.
Can I just say na
Arms.
Ang puti
Oo nga
nga.
eh.
Ang puti
and
nga.
arms.
Puputok yung puti
sobra.
niya eh. No?
Oo, grabe. Hindi yata na white balance ni
putok
Direk.
na putok.
Correct.
Na pink balance naman yung nipples niya. So. Ako, I enjoyed the first parang episode. Kasi parang biglang nandiyan na silang lahat. I didn't even know na I guess hindi ko lang na-recall na nagkahiwa-hiwalay pala
Nag-disband sila.
Oo, naalala ko yun.
Oo.
Kasi supposedly tapos na yung revenge
Oo.
plot nila eh. Kasi yun yung thing sa first. I
Correct,
feel like kaya ako nabigatan. Kasi yung mga kwento nila was very closely involved to their stories.
Yes.
And it was extra painful. I don't know,
Gets.
I had a hard, hindi naman had a hard time. Pero syempre, nakakalungkot. Alam mo yun, ang bigat. And then,
Oo.
at the end of season 1, it's like, okay, we're done. We've avenged our families. So, time to go back. Time to live our normal lives. But no, ang normal life ay, ano yun, space engineer pala yung isa.
Diba?
Tapos,
Lumanasa
yung
correct.
isa,
niya.
oo.
Correct.
Napakatalino. Which kind of makes sense. I think
Oo,
they
tas yung
hinted
isa
that naman
parang
in the
ano,
beginning.
and
Ano yung isa? What's the name? What's
oo.
the work
Tas
of the
yung isa,
other dude?
yung para siyang si curly hair dude, yung hair na parang, wow, you really, as in, talagang you
Adjuma.
stuck through with your, curly girl method. Adjuma. In Cars, I think. So it kind of makes sense na he's the one assigned with like,
Tama.
tama.
So, engineering pa rin siya. Tapos, ang cute nung si Gaun.
engineering pa rin
Tama
sila.
ba yan? Yung she
Han
became a cop.
Go-un.
Go-un pala. Ang cute that she became a cop.
Si Ann Go-un.
Natuwa ako na that was her path.
Correct.
Yeah.
Si Ann Go-un, also known as the
correct.
Iya Villania of Korea.
Yun!
Exactly!
I
That
was
is exactly my thought.
thinking.
The Iya Villania of Korea.
Diba?
Totoo.
Correct!
Na may
Ayun
pagka-ano
siya.
din, na may pagka-Bomgyu.
Bomgyu!
Pwede.
Oo.
Pwede.
As in, nakakatuwa na parang they were in their work. They went back to quote-unquote real life for a while, but then they were kind of tired with it. Alam mo yun, parang nakakatuwa yung kay Ann Go-un kasi. Parang like, pumasok siya maging police. And then, I guess siguro na ano siya, parang na-dismaya siya with how the system works then. I guess that's
Corruption.
why.
Yeah.
Corruption.
She
parang,
unearthed that.
parang bureaucracy and all that shit. So parang, end of the day, vigilante justice pa rin gets the work done. So, kaya may Bluebird Foundation. Although kasi nung season 1 though, ayun, I guess siguro hindi ko masyadong nakita. Parang you know where their funds really come from. Kumbaga,
Exactly.
NGO.
Government. Government. Parang meron silang, basta may nakukuha sila sa gobyerno.
may
Dito kasi
funding
parang,
talaga.
Direct affiliations.
Dito kasi parang wala tayong nakita kundi humingi siya ng pera, tapos every time humingi siya ng pera, nadi-deny siya. So parang, okay, so saan galing yung pera nyo?
Sa metro
I guess
ng
ganun kalakas ang taxi driver. Yeah, exactly.
Sa metro ng taxi
metro.
ni,
To be fair, kasi
ni
this season, mas madami silang pinakita na actual taxiing.
Oo.
Yung
pag ano niya, ng metro.
Because of the other staff. Diba, they introduced a new character who was like a taxi driver.
Of course, let's talk about this new character. Okay. Before we get to our favorite cases, very important siya because we also saw him at Crash Course in Romance. Yung character is An Ha-jun, played by the very, I don't know, he's just so, like, parang
stereotype,
like, darkly charming, at stereotype, na si Shin J. Ra. Okay,
yes.
yun.
At nakikita din natin siya sa Dive Studios. Si Eric Nam.
Mukha niya.
As in, kapag yung naka-slick back na siya na hair, sinasabi ko lagi sa anak ko, ayan na, magpa-podcast na yan. Tapos uupo pa siya dun sa upuan niya. Ayan na. Mag-interview na siya. Si Eric Nam.
Pero lalasunin niya rin yung mga interview.
Yung mga in-interview niya. Imbis na mindset na check-in. Wala silang check-in. Hindi, lalasunin kita. Gano'n.
Hindi, may check-in, pero walang check-out.
He was in Manila recently.
Yeah,
he was with
yes!
Kasama ng boyfriend ni Ayu.
Correct. Na nakakainis, nung in-announce nila na may +1 siyang bibit-bitin, I really hope for Ayu. But that's like impossible.
Parang buy one take one yung fan meet na yun. Sana lahat ng fan meet na yun.
Correct.
Because why not?
Surprise.
Ba't niya kaya binitbit, no?
Diba?
Ano kayang kwento behind it? Wala lang. Budgies, ganun.
Wala lang. For exposure. Ayun.
We
Pero
want to
ayun nga,
know.
nakakatuwa na nandito siya and you mentioned earlier na ano nga siya. Siya ang, meron na siyang stereotype kasi in Crash Course in Romance, parang yung incident towards the end, parang like he also jumped off a building. He had like a really bad childhood. And then once again here, he had a really bad childhood and he had to jump off a building. So meron na siyang stereotype of like a broken boy turned
Person, oo.
villain who will have like short redemption towards the end.
Medyo na-BV ba
Ayun.
kayo
So,
nun? Ako, slightly na-BV ako na pareho yung characters niya.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, parang,
oo nga medyo back to back pa. Alam mo yun? Buti
And
sana kung next year
also,
na siya ulit.
correct. And also ako, medyo,
Mhm.
well, anyway, yung sa acting din niya, medyo nakakabitin pa kasi. Parang kulang pa sa konting workshop.
Mm.
So, parang may mga parts na
Correct.
parang, But anyway, I mean, cutie naman siya as Eric Nam. So, okay lang naman sa akin.
So pag cutie na papatawarin na natin. Ganon.
Oo, ganun naman
sometimes in
talaga
life,
ako.
may
Shout
ganun.
out. So, sa inyo guys, ano yung mga cases na nag-stand out for you?
Sa akin, yung favorite ko talaga, favorite no? Yung talagang tumatak sa akin and mabigat is the case yung tungkol din sa real estate and using the kids just so that you can get that house that you want. Sobrang sa akin, syempre mga bata yun eh. Ang gagaling ng bata umarte.
Oo.
And parang iniisip ko lang
I must
din,
say,
sobra no? Tas ang ganda-ganda ni ni baby girl, yung
Oo, yung
pinaka-model,
younger
'di ba?
sister. Oo.
Ganda-ganda niya. Pero
Oo,
sa akin, parang
correct.
while watching that, kasi 'di ba, a lot of the cases, or maybe all, I don't know, are based on like actual things that are
Actual.
happening. So iniisip ko, kasi we all know, they always talk about how tough it is to own a home in Korea. Not just money-wise, obviously mahal, but yun nga, na parang just for you to be able to be considered to buy a home, ang dami mong kailangang hoops to jump through all of these hoops. Tas, ganun pala yun, kasama parang kapag may bata, meron kang extra
May
points.
points.
And meron ba talagang mga businesses that will go that far just so that you can get that home? As in, sobrang ang lala nung buong na yun sa akin, pinag-iisipan ko na, wow. Tsaka mahilig kasi sila sa mga missing kids, tas parang ganyan lagi yung mga nangyayari.
Very
Sakit sa
true.
puso.
Actually.
Oo,
When I was watching those episodes, parang, hindi ako makapaniwala na it was possible. But at the same time, like what you said, all these stories are based on facts, kahit papano. So parang, oh my God, it could be true. And like, it was such a shocker talaga for me na, holy crap, like, it could be true. Like, parang hindi ko siya ma-accept. Parang, ang intense masyado. Sobrang lungkot.
Parang minsan nga pag pinapanood ko siya, I mean, generally with Taxi Driver, parang it feels like the cases are kind of exaggerated. Pero, I mean, I guess yun nga din eh. Sometimes you feel na parang we are such in our little bubble. Alam mo yun? Oo, na parang sometimes yung mga real happenings na ganito, parang it becomes fiction. Pero, totoo talaga siya. Alam mo yun? And posible talaga. And the people are just really fucking evil.
They are,
People
no?
can be, di ba, like, driven by greed. Alam mo yun, like, not even siguro yung mga, not even like the character there, for example, yung real estate mogul guy. But, like, yung mga gusto ng bahay, na they will actually go the distance to pay someone to bring in, like, a
fake
kid.
child.
A fake child. Alam mo yun? And,
just to get what they want.
Yeah, just to get what they want.
It's
Alam mo
kind of
yun?
insane.
Na obvious naman na yung bata hindi galing sa magandang lugar. Alam mo yun? And also, who fucking, rents their kid?
Well, kaya nga they kidnap the kids diba?
Yun
kaya
nga
from the beginning part. Yun yung I think yun yung pinaka, is this really true? Because that would be shit if it was true. Kasi parang, they showed na they look for women who don't want their kids. So basically, they adopt these kids from infancy, from the moment they were born, only to be used as, yun nga, gamit, basically.
Correct.
Para sa business nila. Oo. Like, yun yung pinaka-bewildering for me na parang, puta talaga. But you kind of know, even though it was intense, it was insane, the idea, you kind of have a feeling then that it's true. Because, like,
Mm.
you know of stories of people who are so desperate na they would do
Mm.
such things. Alam mo yon.
Yeah.
Kahit in little
Oo.
snippets. Even here in the Philippines, sometimes we hear those things na binibenta nila yung anak nila because kailangan
Yeah.
nila ng pera or
Poverty.
hindi nila kayang palakihin. So, kaya extra uncomfortable for me yung episode na nga yan. I was really avoiding the kids kasi it was too bigat.
Mm.
Yung mga tumatak
Mm.
sa akin, actually tatlo eh. O, na-mention ko na ng very slight yung sa Vietnam nga. Well, one,
Mm.
because ang ganda niyang entry to the season, where the crime there
Mm.
was the promise of a new life for the son.
Mm.
Tapos, he was shipped
Mm.
in Vietnam. Tapos, yung pala, ginamit siyang slave, basically,
Correct.
to
For
Oo.
come up
illegal
with
gambling apps.
illegal gambling
Mhm.
chenes nga. And the plight of the father na alam niya, grabe yun, yung alam niya that something is wrong. And
Mm.
na-feel niya lang
Mm.
kasi he didn't even know that his son went. The son went because he kept it secret because he wanted a good life for him and his family. But suddenly
Mm.
the dad knew na I think my son's in trouble. Hence, yung lapit nga niya sa rainbow taxi. Tumatak yun
Mm.
sa akin kasi syempre, it's such a common storyline even for Filipinos. We've heard of stories like that
Mm.
before, right? Yung mga
Oh, it still happens. Yung
and
Mm.
it's
mga
still
parang human
happening. Yung mga
trafficking, mga
oo.
ganyan. Oh
Parang ang
gosh.
promise would be either they'll be entertainers or domestic helpers, but they end up doing
Mm.
more shittier things, and they really become slaves
Exactly.
because they're not able to contact their family. They're not given the proper labor rights. Like, it's
Mm.
insane. It's
Mm.
sometimes it's like really crazy how, if you think about it, it's really crazy how other people can treat people that way. Na not like
Mm.
they don't treat people like people. Alam mo yun? So it's
Mm.
kind of
Yeah.
gross, disgusting na may
Yeah.
ganun sa mundo. And then the
Oo.
other one na tumatak din sa akin was the cult.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I thought
Oo.
that was pretty strong just because we are very aware.
Relatable? Charot.
And not just that, we're so aware then kasi of that cult culture in Korea.
Exactly.
Like, it's intense. And then ito,
Mm.
siguro, I don't know if I've seen enough or maybe I haven't, pero siguro ito yung una ko nakita, na pinakita nila kung paano siya napasama sa cult. 'Di ba? Kasi parang
Mm.
desperation
Correct.
din yun eh. The sick sister,
Mm.
like, she was,
Mm.
pinakita talaga na she was shown a promise and then she was sucked
Mm.
in. Parang how they work
Mm.
things. Like, hindi ko pa napapanood.
Mm.
There's this documentary on Netflix. It was released recently about this famous cult too.
Oh,
I
yes.
forget the
Oo, in
title.
Korea.
I've been wanting to watch it, but
Mm.
like, ang heavy eh. So, tinatimingan ko pa siya. So, never ko pa, I
Mm.
mean, I've seen other cult documentaries na Western naman, pero never ko pang nakikita how the Koreans did it. We only know snippets of
Mm.
information. So, ito yung first time ko ata nakita na kung paano nila ginamit yung desperation of a person and used it to suck them
Mm.
in the group and make them pay for shit. Because yun yung masaklap kasi, di ba? They tell you na,
Mm.
oh, you need to donate this much so that you can be part of this community. But wording it na
Mm.
parang so that you can be saved. And then, them
Mm.
being so vulnerable, they follow. And then, kahit na gusto na
Mm.
silang tulungan ng pamilya, grabe yun yung pinaka-harsh, how brainwashed they
Mm.
were na,
Mm.
yung mga family members who were just outside waiting na parang, please, ilabas
Mm.
nyo na siya. Like, stop giving
Oo.
them, like, the stupid information that you're saying. Like, we can save them, not you. As in, ganun yung plight din nila, diba?
Mm.
But, like, the
Mm.
victims mismo, the ones who got sucked in the cult, sila yung nagsasabi, no, I'm okay here. And then, the cops, diba, they can't do anything about it because they didn't want to
Yeah.
go back to their families.
Mm-mm.
So they don't really have control. They can't force
Mm-mm.
the person because the
Mm-mm.
person wanted to stay. So that was
Correct.
pretty
Parang
insane.
different kind of enslavement siya. Parang psychological enslavement.
Oo,
Oo, which is a lot tougher to
exactly.
get out of.
And then the last one naman was the trot singer. Medyo
Oh my
simple
gosh!
Mm.
siya.
Oo!
Medyo
Oo, oo.
syempre hindi simple kasi sobrang, isa pa yun eh, ginagamit din niya yung, ano yun? Ano yun? Para siyang, what you call, pyramid
Yeah,
scamming yun, di
scam.
ba?
Oo,
Na
oo.
parang nagbebenta ng mga gamit, tapos hindi naman pala
Gumagana.
gumagana, yung
Oo, yeah.
kunwari, they make you feel good, they make it seem like
Mm-mm.
you won a prize, whatever,
Mm-mm.
and then
Mm-mm.
cut to, wala ka na palang pera sa bank account because nagamit ka na.
Mm-mm. Correct.
Parang ganon. But
Pero
anyway,
sobrang satisfying nung ending nung scammer na yun
Super.
para sa'kin. Ang
Oo.
galing nung
Mm-mm.
pagkakaikot nun. Treasure. Okay, anyway, go
correct.
on.
Anyway, super love
Mm-mm.
ko lang, gusto ko yung trot episode kasi ang cute-cute ni Gaon
Kasi you
doon.
like trot.
Well, I do like
Nung
trot.
ayun pa.
Oo, I do like trot. Like, to be honest. But like, it's so
Mm-mm.
cute. Tapos ang cute pa nung parang it can't be yung nagtuturoan sila kung sino yung magko-cosplay next. Tapos,
Oo, oo,
tapos
oo.
si ate girl na lang, si Iya Villania na lang kasi siya na lang yung hindi pa nakikita. Tapos meron pa siya, what? I can't do it. I can't do it. Cut to,
Ang
Mm-mm.
costume.
wow! Tapos ang
Wow,
galing nito.
kompleto.
Stage
Oo.
presence.
Correct.
Praktisado. Parang
Correct.
di nga siya kinabahan eh.
Diba?
Oo.
Mm-mm.
Sanda
Mm-mm.
si ate.
Cute.
Tsaka
Correct.
favorite ko din yung kinakanta nila dun sa trot kasi laging kinakanta ng si Bongis yun eh. Chan
Oh,
chan
trot!
chan 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 chan
Oo,
chan.
yun talaga.
Actually, yun din
Parang
inisip
I
ko.
wonder tuloy, parang I wonder tuloy kung may iba pa bang popular trot songs. Kasi parang
No?
paulit-ulit na yun na lang eh.
Correct.
Laging
Feeling ko
yun.
yun yung
Parang
ultimate.
like,
Oo.
oo, yun na yung ultimate eh.
Oo.
Of trot.
Best.
Mm. I think yung
Ano,
trot
ako,
singer, I think yun yung second case or second story, tama ba? Or third?
Yes,
Second
it was
ata,
the second
diba?
case.
What I also liked about it na, kasi, because Gaon had like a big role, suddenly it felt like everyone had roles. I mean, in the first taxi driver, they did naman, everyone participated, but it was still very Doki centered. Tapos
Exactly,
ito,
oo. Mas behind the
because,
scenes sila.
oo. Tapos ito, suddenly, parang, oh my God, lahat sila may papel. Kasi kahit si Director Jang, di ba? Siya yung
Oo.
matanda. Tama ba? Siya yung
Na. Nakagat.
ano nakagat?
Nakagat siya?
Hindi, nakasuot siya ng gat. Nakasuot siya ng gat. Hindi siya
Ayun,
kinagat.
nagmumumu siya. Sorry, kinagat. Another one of Mon's favorite things.
I know.
Trot and gat.
Oo.
Like,
Sorry naman nakagat.
how much more Korean can I get, guys?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oo.
They had you in mind for this particular
Totoo.
stretch.
Correct. Totoo. Actually, super true nga na parang lahat sila ngayon may role na. Sobrang, dati kasi
Meaty.
parang, mas meatier siya. And I for this season, na-appreciate ko na wala na silang yung kulungan. Di ba parang meron silang ka-partner na girl na meron silang yung villain from the first season na parang may kulungan sila for those who parang which was why na-appreciate ko rin yung episode na yun ng Trot Singer. Kasi parang yung kulungan niya was in his mind.
Yeah, ganda.
That's such a very unique take on this. Parang, I think they got a little bit more creative in terms of their punishments sa mga dun sa mga villains nila. Anyway, Mon, you have anything else to say?
Yun naman. Chana.
Alam mo, medyo libel din siya ng limbo rock, no? Parang kailangan
gumagana yung shoulders. Correct.
Can you just share na parang, I also like yung Sunbaked Cult episodes nila. Kasi parang for me, parang yun yung may pinaka na-appreciate ko na yung plottings nila, yun yung pinaka na-enjoy ko. Kasi parang may mga supernatural pa. Alam mo yun,
Correct.
parang like, shit, paano nila gagawin yun? Paano nila pagmumukha na, na binumulto siya. So, meron silang
Correct.
two-way, may mirror, one-way mirror, tapos yung mga ilaw na
Mm-mm.
nagiging pula. Parang, in fairness sa setup talaga, no?
Diba?
Parang, paano magiging pula yung ilaw ng isang lugar? No, obviously, may mga CCTV camera, mga mga tao, pero naging pula yung mga ilaw dun sa hallway nung lumabas yung si Director Jang as the Mumu.
Because
Wow.
technology. Gawa ni
Yeah,
Goon lahat
because,
yan.
oo,
Technology.
gawa ni Goon lahat yan. Pag wala talaga
Bluebird
si Goon
Foundation.
Pilay. Oo, Bluebird Foundation.
Endless resources. They can do it.
Correct. Supported by Elon Musk. Alam mo, ganung level ng ano. So yun. Kayo, may mga favorite ba kayong mga parang manipulations or plottings, ganon, yung nag-stand
Alam
out?
mo,
Ay, gusto ko lang din isabihin, yung isa din gusto ko yung yung sa Black Sun, yung the whole
Oo.
thing about the club. Mostly because,
Mm.
sobra ko kasing sinundan yung kay Lee Seung-gi ng Big Bang, yung Phoenix Sun.
Yes.
On
I was
that, diba?
thinking
Tas
that.
they had an
Oo.
idol also who was there, na siya yung
Yeah.
gumagawa. As in, sobrang, kasi parang nung nakita ko pa lang na, Black Sun, Phoenix Sun, parang connected. Tas meron pa siyang linyahan dun sa ano na, I'm gonna have a party on an island. Do you wanna go?
Yes,
Kasi
that stood
kasama yun
out.
diba? He had like a party in Palawan or something where he flew
Correct.
mga prostitutes and all of that.
Oo.
As in, sobrang, parang doon ako medyo na-invest kasi familiar ako sa story kasi sobrang sinundan ko. Ayun lang,
Oo.
wala lang, nakakatuwa lang to see it kind of come to life. Tapos medyo may pagka-sungri din yung datingan nitong idol na to, yung hindi siya ganun katangkad. Tapos nun yung pagkagwapo niya is not the Korean kind of pogi, yung mas malaki yung mata, yung mas medyo dark. Basta parang kita mo talaga yung parallelisms. And apparently, kasi di ba yung name niya Victor nung idol? Yung Seungri daw pala in Korean means victory. So talagang they made all the parallels obvious
It
for
really
this
is about
him.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Hindi ko nga, actually, for me, parang napaka-brave niyang gawin na gumawa sila ng ganong klaseng connection. So, man, big deal yung nangyari kay Seungri eh. Kasi parang it's not just him, it was like a whole network of,
Exactly.
evil
Tas
people.
kahit yung chat, kasi di ba parang meron doon yung papunta siya sa hotel room, tas yung sinasabi niya dun sa... That was like exactly the chat that they published also. Kasi as in familiar sa akin yung mga pinagsasabi niya. As in talagang, yun talaga yun. Wala lang. Galing.
Wow.
Ang galing.
Wow.
It did cross my mind nga na, oh my God, this is like the idol story. Na nakulong, ganon.
Correct.
Tapos, pero hindi ko iniisip to like cross-check nga how similar it was. Tapos, my gosh, this is like so amazing that they
medyo
were able to do
copy-paste
it.
na nga eh.
Medyo
Yeah.
copy-paste.
May ganun
But then again,
Oo.
I mean, siguro kaya din my guts to say it because I mean, he is in jail and this is such a very public case.
Correct.
And I think lahat ng mga kailangang i-reprimand. I think, I don't know the status of the rest kasi hindi lang siya eh, di ba? There were other big name
Bigger,
people.
Exactly.
Oo. As in, eksakto dito. Yung the club owner, there's a police officer. As in, medyo sakto siya.
Wow.
And the last I heard, I think, out on probation na yata si Seungri.
Parang Parang may ganun nga ako napasa.
Kasi parang ang datingan, I don't know kung yung same happenings dito sa show na parang like he also gets girls. Wala naman ata siyang ganun eh. Di ba? Parang kumbaga parang, may ganun din ba siyang issue?
Siya
Parang he
yung,
also
pero
like
more of
drugs
like
girls?
siya yung nagkumukuha ng girls for the people. I can't remember kung meron silang proof na siya mismo did something with a girl. Pero siya yun, parang siya yung nasa club kasi nga siya yung nakakakita ng mga girls. Tapos siya yung pipili para dun. Kaya nandun sa chat room na yun. O sinong girl gusto mo? O ito. Yun. Tapos yun, ganun din yung strategy nila. Ida-drug nila yung girl tapos papupuntahin sa hotel room.
Grabe, no?
Ang lala.
I guess siguro, on one end din, okay din na pinapakita nila sa mga gatong show. Not just this, but like all the other like real-to-real stories na nandito. Kasi parang condemnation naman din kasi talaga to of those evil actions. Diba?
True.
So parang for people to watch it na parang, this is really bad, guys. Alam mo yun, you should not do this. And we should condemn people doing this. Parang criticism din siya ng mga taong involved. Kasi parang it took like a group of vigilantes to, be able to do something about it.
Ayun, and also para lang din mas maging careful din yung mga tao. I mean, it's not Hindi, parang di rin siya maganda, no? Kasi pag isipin mo, parang as a girl, dapat ba lagi na lang tayong, kasi bilang babae, meron na tayong extra pagiging cautious just going out eh. Parang, tas meron pang extra precaution na ganun. But anyway, we know that it's reality when you go to a club. These things could happen. So, parang dun nga, parang na pinapanood ko siya, naalala ko. Kasi when I was still, parang maybe in high school, college, my dad would always remind me na when you go to a bar and you're drinking, kapag binaba mo na yung baso mo, wag mo na yan babalikan. Kasi hindi mo na alam kung anong mangyayari dyan. So parang bigla akong naalala na, oh my gosh, when my daughter starts doing that, I need to give her the same reminders na parang maging cautious ka sa iniinom mo kasi hindi mo alam. And sometimes, 'di ba, kapag nasa ganyan kang setup, anyway, ayun lang, wala lang, naalala ko lang yung mga ganong mga kailangan lang pag just to be cautious about those things when you're going out as a
Correct.
girl.
Oo. Pero super gets naman din yung sinasabi mo. Parang like, I mean, of course, we still have our freedom to go to clubs. I feel like it's a little bit easier here in the Philippines though. Kasi sa Korea, pag club, may automatic assumption na it's really for like hooking up. Alam mo yun? It's not really like here na parang you go to clubs with your friends, you dance, gano'n, maybe meet someone, but that's not necessary or that's not the intention of going out. Pero, yun nga, na parang may freedom ka pa din, but at the same time, parang you still also have to be careful because there are people like these people in the shows na masama talaga loob. And it's reality. Ganun talaga.
I wonder if meron talagang kasi isa sa mga medyo natuwa akong ginawa nila for this season, na lahat ng mga kaso was actually nakatuhog
Yes.
into one
Yeah.
mastermind, and that is the bishop.
Mm-mm.
I wonder if may ganun talagang character in Korea. Shucks, I should have read up on it. No?
I'm sure. Kasi for example, with yung case ni Songri, ganun yung nangyari. Kasi parang they're like, it's like a network of different people. Kasi parang I think he partnered with like other groups, ganyan-ganyan. He had wheelings and dealings with other companies, ganon. And, I mean, you know naman companies, diba? Parang they have their own manipulations of sorts. So I don't think it's far from the truth.
Pero grabe no, kasi parang si Bishop, hindi nila masyadong in-explain na,
Yes!
I guess like,
hindi nila masyadong in-explain.
Hindi nila medyo in-explain, medyo nakakairita. Pero, I mean, hindi ko nga sure kung anong klaseng religion yung meron sila, but medyo close to Christian, I guess. So, kulto pa rin. Kulto pa
Parang
rin.
feeling ko nga it's very Catholic kasi
Or
nag-sign of the
Catholic.
cross sila, tapos
Mas Catholic,
present si Mother Mary, present yung crucifix.
Mm.
So parang, kaya, actually, ewan ko, sa akin, yun yung actually parang bigger question ko din sa whole thing na to, is that, okay, everything connects to Bishop and whatever his group is, pero ano yung higher intention nila? Parang kasi naalala ko sa season 1, tama ba? Kasi parang klaro sa atin kung anong intention ng bad guys. Gets? Ito kasi parang, okay, may grupo kami ng bad guys. And then, parang ganyan, kaya iniisip ko nga kanina, yung mga Illuminati, may purpose din sila, di ba? Parang they want to like, spread.
Take control.
O, di ba? Parang may ganun eh. Ito parang wala silang purpose. Bad people, magsama-sama tayo magkapera. Yun lang siya, no?
Parang ang dating sa akin, hindi ko matandaan yung exact na pinag-usapan nila because I was also looking for that intention when I was watching the last part. Especially nung nagsama-sama na sila, dumating na si Bishop. So we're kind of hoping na maklarify yun. Yung dating lang sa akin, and since dinivulge nila na parang marami silang mga like companies, na parang it's really just that greed and power. Pero yun nga, hindi siya explicitly sinabi. Kumbaga parang dineduce mo na lang.
Parang may hints of it.
nagkulang.
Oo. I think naman dahil nga interconnected lahat ng mga kaso. So meron silang yung mga small scale crimes nga. So para ma-take over yung kunyari yung mga probinsya or yung mga overseas chenes. And then the bigger schemes would be yung sa yung sa home ownership with the kids. Ano ba yung mga kaso? And then the club nga. So they're all connected. Yeah, parang they're all like a bunch of like dirty companies. Pero itong mga dirty companies na to, parang kumbaga meron silang stake at the different parts of society. Probably the biggest one would be they planted talaga someone from the police force na
Yes.
alam mo yon na para siya yung maging head and all that. So somehow, medyo nakita ko yung intention nila of being in control over everything. I think, lalo na yung sa police force nga. And then, tapos I think, inaano nga nila parang parang basically pinuposition nila yung sarili nila para they can be in government, para they have power over the government so that they can control everything. But, yeah, but what was lacking was that, I don't know, parang everything also happened so fast when
Yeah,
when
towards the
shit
end.
went down. Like, all because of Sinadoki. Parang, actually, yung part na yun, parang, ang galing naman ng Rainbow Taxi. I mean, kasi, they did it, like, they dismantled everything in, like, 1 or 2 episodes. Alam mo yun? And considering the build-up was, like, an entire season. So, I kind of figured maybe it should have happened na, like, kunwari, 4 episodes worth of, like, alam mo yun? Like, of different things happening. But from the beginning, I mean, they even thought that they had Doki killed, but it turned out na Doki, they were on top of things pala. So they were able to avoid that and all that. So parang, why were they so invincible? I don't know. Umabot ako
Because,
sa point na yun.
Korea's Coco Martin. Come on.
Well,
Buti nga ito,
that
season 2
is
pa lang eh.
true. That is true. But I don't know, parang nakulangan lang ako na
Yeah,
parang
exactly.
it's like you were building up for like kumbaga yung big boss sa game, nasa final chapter ka na, tas I don't know, parang mas malaki pa nga yung battle scene sa first 2 episodes eh, alam mo yun?
Oo,
Oo,
correct.
Parang
correct.
ganun.
Super.
Exactly. Tas yun nga, parang siguro sa'kin yun yung lacking na wala ngang purpose itong mga taong 'to na nagsama-sama for me, hindi clear yung intention. Tapos and also, bakit ba Bishop? Hindi ko rin maintindihan kung bakit kasi parang meron na silang cult na pinakita sa umpisa, eh. So, tinuhog ba
Oo,
nila
bakit
dapat
may isa
yun?
pa?
And then it
Oo.
was very clear with the police that maybe yun, okay, siguro yun. Kasi yung sinasabi ng police lalo na 'pag religious things hindi namin puwedeng galawin, separation of state and so church and state. So siguro baka yun, maybe that makes them invincible. Pero yun yung parang, yun yung mga kulang sa'kin yung parang the small cases, sobrang okay ako diyan, nasasakyan ko. Even yung pagiging invincible nila because also yung mga slapstick eh. I mean, I love Ji-hoon with all my heart. Ang galing niya sa mga serious scenes, pero kapag dating sa slapstick, parang yung mukha niya parang
As in,
nagdi-disconnect na eh. Alam mo yun?
sobra. Also,
Diba?
can I just pinpoint na parang, like, kahit na sobrang interconnected ng lahat na to, like, this, you know, the overarching group had, like, their fingers in everything. Hindi pa rin nila nakilala si Kim Doki sa lahat ng mga kasong yun.
Correct.
Parang, sinesend yun na yung mukha niya sa lahat ng mga involved. Parang, oh, guys, forewarned, this guy is a troublemaker.
But wait, si Ha-jun did. Because technically, he was following all their footsteps. Because he was aware since like episode 2, he was aware that the Rainbow Taxi had something to do with
it.
the vigilante thingy. But they didn't use that information. It's
Exactly.
Well, rather, he didn't use that information. Siya yung right-hand man ni
or
Bishop eh.
he didn't share that information, I think.
But for what purpose?
I
It
don't
is
know.
with, diba? Also, ito pa, with Hajun's story. Kasi since going back din dun sa kay Bishop, parang yung backstory niya is he used to run this like, what do you call this? Orphanage for kids. Okay, so may orphanage siya. Tapos naging head siya ng isang global Illuminati as group. Number 1. Number 2, backstory din ni Hajun na parang, okay, so ginroom ka. Pero ano yung, paano ka nag-groom? Parang like,
diba?
paano ka na-push towards this? Ano yung intention? Kasi parang ang dating din, kasi for example, say, Da Vinci Code, kunwari, di ba yung character ni, ano yun? Yung albino,
Paul Bettany.
Si Paul Bettany. Parang yung intention niya for doing all the evil stuff is yung higher purpose, alam mo yun, parang
he was promised
religious
na
cause, parang ganon.
He'd be closer to God this way.
Closer to
ganon.
God. Pero with like Hajung's story, parang, okay, so ginroom ka, tapos, ano na, I mean, bakit? Parang
I
anong
think
nakaka-push sa'yo for that?
I
Parang
think
wala,
he
hindi
was
siya as
aiming
strong.
I think he was aiming for being the next, parang the successor.
Pero
Kumbaga,
anong point nung pagiging
'Di
part
hindi
ba?
ko
nung
na
grupo
alam.
na yun? Alam mo
'Di
yun?
ba
Ayun
yun nga
din.
eh.
End
And
of the
even
day.
yung backstory
Mm.
din ni Hajun na may magulang siya, kumbaga kinidnap siya. Pero nung
Correct.
Oo.
first time natin siyang nakilala, violent na siya, tas hindi na niya kilala
Oo.
sarili niya. Paano siya dumating dun? Kasi mukhang loving yung family niya kasi yung dad niya hinahanap pa rin siya eh.
Oo.
So kumbaga
Nakalimutan nga
maganda
niya, di
yung
ba?
'di ba? Paano niya
Baka
nakalimutan?
drenag
Paano
siya.
nakalimutan?
Drugs,
Drugs. That's
correct.
why drugs is bad.
But
I think yun na
marijuana
yun.
is okay.
Is okay.
According
But
to
not
Sarah.
according to Sarah. To Sarah. To Sarah. But to the Korean government, marijuana is equivalent to cocaine. Parang
Correct.
ganun.
Correct.
Diba?
Yeah,
I guess,
madaming mga
oo.
loopholes but it was still enjoyable anyway.
I think yun nga din naman din yung I mean, tayo kasi we're the kind of people who want reason with everything. I mean, I
Correct.
feel like,
Well,
alam mo yun,
oo.
but at the same, I mean, parang may ganun. And this show lacks some of that. But feeling ko kasi hindi naman yun yung intention niya as a
Hindi
show.
ko alam.
Alam mo
Siyempre
yun?
kasi nakakairita dahil parang, alam mo, by like, what, the case
Mm-mm.
number 3, you know
Mm-mm.
na that they're all connected. Alam mo yun?
Mm-mm. Oo.
So, siyempre, naabangan mo yun in the end. So, it's a
Oo.
little bit really disappointing na when you reach the end, I'm like, wait a minute. I feel like
Correct.
I'm duped because like, I didn't
Mm.
get anything. I don't understand anything.
Mm-mm.
But,
Correct.
what if this is what they use for season 3? I don't know.
We'll see.
Feeling,
Pero yung isa din
Mm-mm.
kasi, yun nga, parang comparing like season 1 to season 2. Kasi
Mm-mm.
yung sa season 1, gusto ko rin yung pagka-ground niya sa reality na, syempre, kapag may mga ginagawang masama ang ordinaryong tao or kahit vigilante ka, mapapansin niya ng kapulisan. Alam mo yun, may ganun kasing aspect sa season 1 eh, that
Oo.
the government was actually monitoring them. Oh, namiss
Yeah,
natin
Mm-mm.
si prosecutor
Totoo. Si
Na, oo.
Esom.
'di ba?
Mm-mm.
Parang napaka-pivotal ng role niya pero at the end nag-turn din siya. Pero 'di ba, yung may ganun eh na parang ang convincing nun for me na ang
Correct.
galing, first time natin nakita na hindi pwede, parang si Batman can't get away with shit. Alam mo yun?
Oo.
Pero dito
Oo.
biglang okay, pwede na ulit. Who cares? Let's just do whatever the hell
Hindi na
we
daw
want.
kasi sila funded masyado. So, hindi na sila masyado
Correct.
ino-audit.
Oo.
Mm-mm.
Okay, fair enough.
Ang dating sa akin ito talaga, as in, and sobrang every show naman is basically, may formula na siya, na parang it's really just a big ass appeal to emotion. As in, parang,
Oo.
alam yun, parang logic aside talaga siya, na parang yung emotions sa mga characters lang yung sinusundan mo. I mean, of course, it would be so much better if, may clear explanation lahat ng mga intentions, lahat ng mga actions ng characters and stuff. Pero, kaya ko siya medyo hinahayaan na lang as it is. Kasi parang, I guess, yun yung audience na gusto na lang i-attack. Alam mo, i-attack talaga. I-tap into. Alam mo,
Yeah.
talagang really, it's just, every time you watch, either you cry, you get angry, and that's it. You don't really think so much. Parang ganun.
Totoo naman.
Mm-mm.
Like what I said nga eh, parang this Taxi Driver became a show na hindi ko siya siguro aabangan.
Mm-mm.
Pero it's a great filler if like gusto kong may mapanood na something.
Mm-mm.
Kasi, you know the formula, you know what they're gonna end up doing, you know they're gonna be good at like manipulating stuff, at cosplaying, and alam mo yun. But like, yeah, parang yun na siya eh, ganun na siya. Para na siyang, like for example, CSI. I watched CSI or even Grey's Anatomy. I watched every episode like thinking na it's a new case, it's a new story. But really, it's the same formula over and over again. Alam mo yun? So it became that.
But still enjoyable.
But
But
still enjoyable. Yeah.
Oo nga, totoo
Yeah,
naman.
it has its golden moments.
Oo. I guess siguro nasagot na rin natin yung mga tanong previously yung if it's effective. I think yes, it's effective to what it's trying to do. So parang kumbaga wag ka na mag-expect masyado ng anything else than that.
Yeah.
But did you guys feel naman na it brought anything new to the table? May bago ba siyang in-introduce?
Ako, probably, just my appreciation for Gaon.
Na.
I love her! She's so
Tama.
cute. Tapos ang cute-cute pa nila yung when they were pretending to be couples.
Mm.
I wonder if a couple pala. I wonder if that ship is gonna happen. Parang
I
nakita ko
hope
kasi,
not.
Ako rin, di
nakita,
ako fan.
ayoko, hindi
nakita
ako
ko sa
fan.
Twitter, like at the beginning, like when it was ongoing nga. Everyone was shipping the two. Cause like, parang description pa nga would be, Taxi Driver 2 is basically these two flirting with each other. Eh, parang I was like on episode 4 already. I'm like, I don't see it. What kind of flirting are you talking about?
Oo.
What the hell? But like later on, parang, okay, I see it. It's kind of cute. Pero yeah, I'm still half and half about it. I don't know if I want to ship it. I don't know if feel ko. Maybe they're feeling ko pinapakiramdaman nila. Kasi there were
Yeah.
so many golden opportunities na to do it. So feeling ko nagaano pa sila,
Bumibuelo.
nagka-crowd study pa sila.
Parang I think it was like the last episode, nung nagka-moment sila dun sa terrace ni,
Oo.
tapos nagbumuni-muni sila. Parang meron na silang tinatry i-form na hindi nila
Oo nga
ma-form
eh.
before. Kasi kumbaga
Oo.
parang work lang yun eh.
Oo.
Like even for example, yung nagjojoan sila, yung married couple kunwari. Actually, kasi parang talagang wala talaga siyang chemistry for
Sa
me.
akin din.
O as in sobrang nara. I don't know,
Correct.
mayroon ba chemistry ba si Lee Jin? I mean, I haven't seen him in a lot of like...
I
Ako parang
watched-
kilig ako sa kanila sa Taxi Driver 1, yung kay
Kay
prosecutor
Eso.
nga. Di ba
Okay,
madami
okay,
silang
oo
mga
nga.
moments doon na parang kaya siguro ako against this ship kasi I'm still wanting that to happen.
That one.
Oo.
And he can
correct.
get more romantic. I watched that show with what's her name?
Si Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha.
Oo. Yeah, basta
Basta siya.
the time travel one.
Dimples.
Oo.
And my God, sobrang nakakakilig dun si Lee Jae-hoon. As in, oh my God talaga. So, alam kong kaya mo yan, kuya. Kaya mo magpakilig. So, they really held back. I think
Alam mo,
nag-ano sila.
In fairness, mayroong mga moments sila ni Chinese lady na nakakakilig din eh.
Because it's so good. Alam mo, kasi,
fair.
alam mo, sobrang love ko talaga si Madam Lim. Ang ganda pa nung entrance niya. Ang ganda
I
nung,
know.
Correct.
yung meron pa siyang In the Mood for Love na scoring
Correct.
na nagaganap na. Tapos, grabe, ang galing ng longing niya. Tapos, ang ganda pa ng comedy kasi, yung galit na galit siya, yung inatake nila yung French villa. Tapos parang hinahanap niya siya. I want you to look for him. Like, what does he look like? He's the most handsome something. Parang gano'n. Pero galit na siya, may hawak siyang kutsilyo. Alam mo yun? Tapos nung tinititigan niya yung parang may naiwan si Doki na cup na mug na may usok pa. Tapos may glasses. Ang galing niya ng lingering. Feel mo talaga yung love. Alam mo yung painful love niya for him. As in,
correct.
Madam Lim. I love
Madam Lim, who is also our favorite mother in The Glory. Tama ba? Siya yun, di ba?
No.
Ay, hindi ba
She
siya
was
yun?
no, hindi siya yun. Pero she was in Alchemy of Souls.
Alchemy
She
of
was in
Souls?
Alchemy
of Souls?
The Queen. The one,
yes, the Queen.
The Queen. So, na-mention ni Mon kanina na parang you feel na parang they want that love connection nga between Gaon and Doki in Gaon ba? Goon and Doki in the future in season 3. So, gusto nyo ba ng season 3?
Well, it's happening.
It's happening?
Yeah,
Nag-announce
they
ba sila?
confirmed it na.
Oo, they
Galing ko
confirmed
talaga
it.
mag-host, no? Nag-research. Hi, guys. Okay, confirmed na siya. So, yon. Okay.
Yeah, it's happening, and I don't mind. I mean, I kind of expected it was gonna happen because again, it is a very effective formula. Like they can, and feeling ko din sobrang nag-enjoy din kasi yung cast. I mean, imagine they get to portray different, people every time, and I'm pretty sure Lee Jae-hoon, I don't know, Lee Jae-hoon, he's sometimes a ham when he acts.
Sobra
Like,
niyang
nga,
ham.
diba?
Sobrang niyang ham.
Like,
Kapag
diba
mga
yung-
light moments.
Oo, kaya nga
sobrang
eh.
hamonado.
So parang already you can tell na he's the kind of actor na sa love niyang
Maging
love
hamon.
niyang attention. Love niya yung
Ah.
opportunities to like try different
Mm.
things or whatever.
I hope na
So,
parang he gets like, quirkier characters in the future. Kasi parang, I think, kunyari yung mga roles niya dito, parang feeling ko, wala yung last yung ano niya, yung bejeweled character niya. Yung mga ganong sobrang over the top. Parang for me dito sa season 2, nakakatuwa pa rin siya. Pero parang lahat ng attack niya medyo nag-plateau ng konti.
Gets.
very
So,
safe.
oo, very safe. So, hopefully in season 3, may mga ganun pa siyang ibang mas interesting cosplay moments. Kayo, ano bang mga like season 3 wishes niyo na lang? Since na-establish na nga natin na may season 3 na trend si, di ba?
Correct.
Sana
Ako,
bumalik si Esom. Sobra ko siyang na-miss
yeah.
talaga dito. As in, hindi kasi ako nagbasa ng mga, ng mga releases about this. But I was really looking forward to seeing paano naman siya ngayon since nag-turn na siya. Pero nung
Yeah,
season,
exactly.
episode 1 pa lang parang tinawagan lang siya sa cellphone, di ba?
Correct,
Okay,
oo.
ingat ka dyan, pare.
Oo.
Parang gano'n. Okay,
Actually,
bye. Yun na.
nakakatawa yun.
Akala ko nga sa end siya yung magsisave sa kanila, yung may dumating na taxi, diba?
Oh my God!
Umasa talaga
Nakakatuwa
yung puso
yun.
ko, pero nung
Oo.
nag-close up na, sabi ko, hindi niya face shape, hindi niya bibig. Okay, hindi siya
How
yun.
did you feel about that? Na meron palang original taxi driver.
Ay, natuwa ako. Parang
Ako rin,
lumaki yung
cute.
mundo bigla. Parang,
Oo.
I guess siguro now that we're talking about season 3, sana mas ma-establish kung saan nag-start ang Bluebird Foundation. Kung ano pa yung
At
iba
bakit?
pang mga stories
Oo.
behind it.
So, parang marami na palang Batman, parang
Oo.
gano'n.
Oo nga. So, si Lee Jae-hoon, ano na siya? Siya na si George Clooney.
Ayun.
Oo.
Ayun.
Oo.
Baka
So,
siya si
okay,
George
feeling ko si
Clooney,
Lee
hindi
Jae-hoon,
naman.
hindi. Feeling ko si Lee Jae-hoon si Christian Bale. Bilang sa generation natin, siya na yung pinaka-iconic Batman.
Maybe Christian Bale.
Christian Bale Batman. So, any other wishes, guys, for season 3? Or any other last thoughts?
I enjoyed it a lot. Ay, sana talaga more characters from the others, not just Doki. Like, more Go-un. Oh, I really love her. She's so cute.
Correct. True,
Nakatuwa
actually.
siya.
Oo.
And
More
then, probably an explanation kung bakit ganun ang Bluebird Foundation. Like, unlimited resources.
Correct.
Yun lang naman. Medyo, in a way, nakaka-open up din siya ng, like what we were saying, na these stories are based on actual events that happened in Korea. So, I wonder what else they're gonna show. Kasi parang, I mean, by now, we're on the second season, so we've kind of seen a lot of shit, a lot of dirt. And I don't know if they're gonna top more dirt, if they have more. Alam yun, parang meron pa bang mas malala? I don't know, parang medyo masakit sa puso. But at the same time, awareness is also good. Alam mo yun.
Correct.
So, yun. I'm excited for the learning experience.
Wow!
Wow.
Of the learning
diba?
experience
When
talaga.
you're informed, at least, I don't know, like now, I want to know if there's like a bishop character pala in their history, in their or current history or whatever. So I'm gonna be reading up after this recording.
Yes, that is true. Same with me. Because, kulang sa research. Okay, so that is our episode on Taxi Driver. Hope you guys enjoyed. But before we leave, of course, we always end the episode with a game. Ano kaya yung game?
Cosplay?
Magko-cosplay kami. Chuching! Yeah! Of course, syempre, kailangan fun-fun tayo, di ba? Medyo sort of mabigat yung pinag-usapan natin kanina. Hindi man masyadong mabigat. Pero maraming mabibigat na situation sa discuss. So, of course, we have to end it in a very light way. And in a very kwento kind of way.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so for this game, it's called Isang Kwento, Tatlong Tao. Kami yun.
Parang isang tanong, isang sagot.
Isang tanong, isang sagot na narananin.
As songers, dami
As
natin
songers.
kanta.
Okay, so just to familiarize you with what's gonna happen, babasahin ko na lang para madali. Okay, so we're gonna create a story beginning, climax, and end, out of a statement, and within the context of Taxi Driver. Pero ang catch is, we need to build the story one word at a time and one person after the other. Okay, so isa-isa kami magbibigay ng word to be able to build a story. Right? So yung challenge dito is, hindi namin alam kung anong sasabihin ng isa't isa. So kailangan pakiramdaman yan para makabuild kami ng story. So ano to, medyo test of our friendship din.
Wow.
Alam mo yun? Aming 18-year friendship, kung pares kami ng pag-uutak. So yun.
Okay.
So hopefully magawa natin siya. All right. And then isa pang challenge is we have to be able to finish the story beginning, climax, and end in 2 minutes.
Ooh.
Okay? All right? So abangan natin yan. I will be the timer. Maglalagay din ako ng timer. Ang premise natin dito is basta driver, sweet lover. Okay.
Yes.
All right? And within the context of Taxi Driver 2. Okay? So, paikot to one person at a time. We'll do it by age. So, we'll start with Mon, and then Pia, and then me. Okay. Right. So, hopefully, our listeners out there, ma-enjoy niyo po itong story na to. Matuwa kayo, kiligin kayo, magalit kayo, hindi ko alam. We will see in the end. Sana makumpleto namin siya in 2 minutes.
It's
Okay.
one word lang, no?
Yes, one word lang.
Sige,
Okay?
sige.
Kaya ba natin? Walang practice
Okay.
to, Yes!
Let's go.
In 3, 2, 1, and start.
Kape.
At
Pandesal
Sa
umaga,
ang
unang
baon,
ng
ating
poging,
driver
bubuksan
niya,
ang
kotse
para
pumasok
sa
sasakyan,
beep beep
galing. Ayan.
makakakuha
na
Siya
ng
pasahero
nasa
kanto,
ng
EDSA.
maganda,
ang
Binibini.
pumasok,
sa
Taxi.
hi,
hold up
Pero
sandali,
wala
pa
akong
pera. And that is our story for today.
it's a cliffhanger.
Ang aga-aga pa hold up na siya.
yes.
Parang ang tagal ng build-up natin.
But I think like,
Mm.
meron meron tayong may romance, meron ding
Oo.
thriller,
Mystery.
suspense, oo.
Oo. May mystery.
Tama.
May breakfast.
Because as in Korea, dapat laging kasamang pagkain sa mga kwento,
Correct.
diba?
Oo, tama yan.
Tama. Tsaka naman, align naman tayo sa Taxi Driver.
Oo.
Alam mo
Correct.
yun?
Oo.
Mahaba yung build-up, tapos talagang cliffhanger sa dulo.
Correct.
Oo, tama.
Baka sa Taxi Driver 3, pag i-review natin, kailangan natin ipatuloy ang kwento ni Driver, Sweet Love.
As we
Correct.
Okay. So guys, thank you for listening to this episode about Taxi Driver, Sweet Lover, Part 2. Sana na-enjoy niyo po. And kung may mga thoughts kayo about the show as well, please let us know. We want to know kung na-enjoy niyo ba siya, at yung mga cases na natuwa rin kayo. And if you're also very excited for episode 4, season 3.
Yan.
Chika lang kayo guys. Our DMs are always open. And sa mga, may sure marami-rami na rin kayo nagme-message sa amin every now and then. Promise. Mahilig din kaming mag-reply back. Napakahaba.
Oo. Let us know.
It's a fun conversation. So, sana maki-join din kayo. Do you guys have like a funny taxi driver story?
Parang dati, nung nagtataxi kami papuntang Merville, tapos kasi yung mga street names sa Merville, parang mga different cities all over the world. Tapos yung taxi driver, sabi niya, oh, dito tayo kakaliwa. Ha? Oh, dyan na yun, sa Beldaber. Sabi niya sa amin. Okay, so pupunta na kaming Beldaber. Sabi, opo, dyan lang po kami sa Naples. Dito na pala kayo sa Naples.
Pink din ba?